Hey Darian.
Hey Mel, how's it going?
Pretty good. How are you?
Pretty good, can't complain.
Are you ready for your 73
I
questions?
sure am, let's get her done.
What's your Notre Dame introduction?
Well, hi, my name is Darian Smith. I'm from El Paso, Texas, and I'm going to be studying accounting here at the University of Notre Dame. I also have a twin that comes here, so that's a little fun fact about me.
Very nice. Why did you choose Notre Dame?
I chose Notre Dame because it offered me the most scholarship money, and of course I don't want my parents to pay a lot. And it's also a very, very prestigious school, so I love it.
Can't argue with that. Are you happy you chose Notre Dame?
Extremely happy. I'm ready to finish out these years and, try to start off my life.
1 to 10, how similar is Notre Dame to the movies?
Ooh, probably like a 7.
If you had to choose a song to describe your college experience, what would it be?
All My Friends Are Wasted.
That's a good one. What's your favorite thing about Notre Dame?
Notre Dame is, I'd probably have to say the football games. Football games are extremely, extremely well.
Where are we right now?
Right now we're at the Duncan Student Center on the 2nd floor.
Is this one of your favorite places on campus?
It is. I spend most of my time here because I do work here at the gym, so it's pretty fun.
Oh, very nice. What's a Notre Dame stereotype that holds true?
That everybody here is extremely smart. From everywhere, you just meet a lot of smart people, and it's a lot of fun here.
Yeah, I definitely agree with that. Rate your dining hall experience 1 to 10.
Well, this year it's like a 2, but last year I felt like it was like an 8 or 9.
Yeah, I would agree. Best dining hall on campus?
North, of course. North.
Another one for North. Worst thing you've eaten at the dining hall?
Ooh, any type of Mexican food, because they don't do Mexican food like El Paso.
I completely agree with that. What's your go-to place for a late night snack?
Ooh, I'd probably say the Huddle. I always go there to probably get like an ice cream or, a little bit of chips, something like that.
LaFon or Duncan Student Center?
Ooh, Duncan, all the way, 100% through and through.
What clubs are you involved in on campus?
Right now, I'm a student football manager, so I get to work with the team, which is a lot of fun, and that's about it. I also work for the Smith Center here on campus, so it's also pretty much fun as well.
Very nice. What's it like being a student football manager?
Actually, it's very, very fun. You get to meet a lot of the guys, hang out with them every now and then, and you get to do a lot of stuff that a lot of people wish they could do, and it's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun.
Do you get to travel with the team on away games?
Sometimes I do. It depends, especially like this year with COVID. Some people may be out, so they need extra hands, so yeah.
What players do you work with? What position?
I work with the D lineman.
Very cool. Is it cool getting to talk to the Notre Dame coaches? Do you get to interact with them a lot?
The coaches, we don't really get to talk to a whole lot. They have an agenda, of course. They're trying to win football games, so we try not to get in the way. But it's really cool to see what they do and everything behind the scenes.
What do you mostly do at games?
We just sit there and probably like hoist up the net during field goals, and sometimes, like for example against Clemson when we beat them, we were there on the sideline just hanging out with the team, getting hyped alongside them.
Very nice. Is that similar to what you do at practice, or do you do something else at practice?
Practice, we pretty much help out with drills a lot. I really can't say too much, but yeah.
Trade secrets, trade secrets. All right. Without Greek life on campus, do you experience FOMO?
Not exactly. I'm not really a big party guy, but I mean, it's fun to have a bunch of friends, you could hang out and just be chill with rather than, a bunch of frat parties over there at like different schools.
Very true. What makes your dorm better than the rest?
It's Zom House. That's all I gotta say.
Zom. Favorite dorm tradition?
Favorite dorm tradition? I would have to say the unofficial one, Zom Zoo. A lot of fun. The official one though, I would probably have to say, probably the first home game day where we run through the reflection pool. It's a lot of fun.
What's the best SYR or dance theme that you've had?
We haven't had an SYR yet because of COVID, of course. But we did have Zormo, and that was a lot of fun. Got to dress up, which I love to do, so it's a lot of fun.
Very nice. How do you feel about Notre Dame dorm culture?
Dorm culture, it's very underrated. People think because we don't have Greek life, like it's a lot of just sitting around, not having fun, but it's actually the opposite, especially in Zom.
I would definitely agree with that. Which house or dorm do you think throws the best parties?
Don't have to use Zom, of course, Zom.
How often do people party at ND?
Pre-COVID, Almost every weekend, pretty much. But now post-COVID, it's a little sporadic, so.
What's a typical ND party outfit?
ND party outfit, for me, shorts, t-shirt, and like my worst shoes so I don't get my good shoes dirty.
A good choice. How late do parties run?
They could run anywhere from 12, depending if like cops show up or whatnot, to like maybe 2, 3 o'clock. Sometimes after parietals, us guys just hang out, chill. So it's a lot of fun.
What kind of alcohol would Notre Dame be? A fine wine, scotch, beer, or tequila?
Ooh. I'd have to say a fine wine.
That's a good answer. What's the latest you've ever stayed in the library?
One time I had to do like a 7-page paper, and I didn't start it till the night before, so I was in there until like 5 to 6 in the morning.
Oh, that is not
It
fun.
was tough. It was tough.
How true do you think the work hard, play hard mentality is here?
Oh, extremely. Every Thursday, everybody checks out, and you can see them going to bars, going to like parties. Of course, pre-COVID, but yeah, it's a lot of fun.
Yeah, definitely true. Favorite study spot on campus?
The 13th floor at the library around like 6 o'clock, right when the sun's
Ooh.
setting. It's a great time.
Have you ever sat at that little desk that looks out over the dome?
Yes, I did. And let me tell you, the sunsets there, the best.
Wow, I have not ventured up there, but I'm going to have to eventually. Do you like a social or silent study place?
Silent study place. I feel like social, like I won't get work done. I'll probably talk to somebody or, sit there on my phone. So I'd rather be silent.
Yeah, I agree with that one. Are you sleep deprived?
Yes and no. I get enough sleep, but I also don't sleep well enough, so it's a little bit in between.
I feel you on that one. How many hours of sleep do you get?
Typically, when I sleep early, like about 8, which is, pretty good. But on other days, probably like 6 or 5. It depends.
How often do you do homework a week?
Homework a week? I do homework every, other day. I try not to do, every day homework because I need a break from time to time, especially during COVID. So I got to make sure I get my breaks in.
Yeah, that's a good plan. Who's the best professor you've had so far?
I only had him for 3 weeks because I dropped the class. Carl is the best professor on campus.
Carl Ackerman, the famous man. Best tip for juggling school and a social life?
Take breaks. A lot of people think it's just work, but just take breaks, take care of yourself, take care of your chickens, as Marshawn Lynch said. So.
1 to 10, how attractive do you think Notre Dame students are?
Ooh. I'm a little biased because I'm from El Paso, so I feel like El Paso people are a little bit more attractive.
Yeah, I would agree.
If I have to say, probably they're still up there, a 7 or 8.
Hookups or ships, what's the dating culture like?
Ooh, a lot of hookups. Not too
Yeah.
many ships because, people want to wait off on that. But hopefully in the future it translates more to ships.
Do you feel the ring by spring pressure?
Not at all. Not probably not until my junior or senior year.
Yeah, true. 1 to 10, how would you rank Notre Dame's school spirit?
In the fall semester, 1,000. A lot of people come out, show support, especially for the football team. But in the spring, it kind of dies down because nothing much happens on campus, and even the basketball games are lackluster. So I'd probably say a 6 or 5 in the spring.
Definitely true. What's your favorite sporting team to watch, including or excluding football?
Including football. Okay. Excluding football, I'm a big hockey guy.
Oh yeah, those are definitely fun.
I didn't like hockey until I came here, and once I came to one of the games, it was electric.
So you mean you don't support the El Paso Rhinos?
I do, but I rarely catch a game. I wish I could, though.
Honestly, me too. I just like to ice skate there. What's your favorite Notre Dame tradition?
Notre Dame tradition. Favorite? That's a tough one. That's a tough one.
There's a lot of them.
I would have to say, not stepping on God's pod.
Oh, yeah.
Especially Theo. Because you see a lot of people step on it, and they're like, oh my gosh, what do I do? And it's always fun to see them, do push-ups and get to the ground afterwards, so it's a lot of fun.
I agree with that one. Do people use bikes, skateboards, or scooters?
I see a lot of electric scooters, of course, being that we are a pretty wealthy school. There's a lot of electric scooters.
How athletic do you think the ND student body is, from Heisman to B-team inter-hall sports?
Ooh. I'd say most of the students on campus, excluding athletes, of course, I'd say right above B team, maybe a little bit above B team, but not like too athletic.
Do you think you have to dress up to class, or is it athletic chic? But boy version of that, I guess.
Oh, I go in sweats and like, a t-shirt every day. I do feel pressure though sometimes because a lot of people are in like jeans or like suits, and I'm there like, hey, how's it going?
What's the typical temperature during the winter?
Anywhere from like 30 degrees to like 20, and it's too cold, especially from El Paso.
Yeah, I agree with that one. What's your best tip for surviving South Bend winters?
Lots and lots of layers and a good jacket. Don't buy your jacket anywhere besides here. Unless you live in a cold state already, then I guess it doesn't matter.
What's an essential item to bring to campus when you move in?
Phone charger. I almost forgot it one time, and the worst experience ever.
Oh, yeah, that would be rough. How often do you see Father Jenkins, the Notre Dame president, around campus?
That's a topic for another day because I don't really like that dude, but it's me. But I see him from time to time, probably like every other Saturday, maybe.
Really? I've never seen him, but everyone I've talked to has. I just don't know if maybe I'm not looking out or what. Do you have a favorite priest on campus?
Father Pete.
Yeah.
Everybody loves Father Pete.
Do you think ND is academically competitive, or do we help each other out?
For the most part, we help each other out. Mendoza is a little different because, of course, the curve, so it's a little competitive, but I think for the most part, we each try to help each other out and grow.
Yeah, I would agree with that. Do you think you've met someone who will change the world?
Not yet, but I'm on the verge of it. I'm on the verge of it.
What's your number one tip for success at ND?
Study.
Yeah.
Study, study, study. Although I said, like, take a break, it's also very, very good to study a lot.
If you could have a building named after you on campus, what would it be? A dorm, athletic complex, academic building?
Athletic complex, 100%. I love working out, and a lot of people I know love working out, so, like, that would be something cool for all of us to have.
Yeah, I definitely agree. That would be pretty cool. Should everyone watching apply to Notre Dame?
Yes, of course. Even if you don't get in, like, it's still a shot in the dark. I didn't think I was going to get in, and here I am today.
Very true. Well, thanks for answering all of my questions, Darian.
Thank you for having me, Mel.